What?
Everyone's buying Magic.
MagicCon Chicago 2025, the most attended MagicCon to date, at least at the time that I'm posting this, and my very first MagicCon that I've ever gotten to attend as an attendee. Not to mention my first convention I've gotten to attend as an attendee in literal years. So let's talk about it. So, what is MagicCon? In the simplest of terms, it is the gathering part of Magic the Gathering. Tons of Magic players of all ages, levels of competition, and formats descend upon a city for the love of this game. And honestly, I don't blame anyone if they're a little intimidated by the scope of it all. I was, and I had friends attending as staff, judges, creators, and vendors even, and I was familiar with the convention center itself. It can still be intimidating. Trust me, I get it. There's so much to do and see, not to mention the fact that you're trying desperately to get as many games in over the weekend as you possibly can. It's MagicCon, after all. Try to play some Magic.
All right, Parker. Would you like to explain how you have 80 life?
Okay, so...
And 40 Pegasuses?
So,
Pegasi.
When I had 40... Okay, so for 10, I cast Stormherd. I had 40 life at the time. I get 40 1/1 Pegasi. And then because I have Prosperous Innkeeper in, whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, I gain 1 life. So I gained 40 more life. I also, because Lothriel's my commander, at the beginning of my end step, I will have 40 1/1 counters to distribute amongst my little unicorn army. So anyway, I think that's all my triggers.
My little guy's not gonna make it.
No, he's not.
None of our guys are gonna make
My little guy's not gonna make it.
So I have 40. As for utilizing the rest of your time, here's my advice. Bring a few different decks. I recommend decks that have different varying power levels that you feel comfortable and confident playing. My preferred format is Commander, so I packed my Stella Elite Precon and 2 other decks that range from 2 to 3 on the power scale. My Dimir Fairy deck, featuring Obra Dreaming Duelist, which is an upgraded Precon, and then my Celestia Lothriel deck that was built and gifted to me by my friend Anna. I also borrowed a Giada deck from my friend Craig for the weekend, which I need to return ASAP, because it made its way home with me. Thanks, Craig. If you're cosplaying, it definitely helps to have somebody in the host hotel. But either way, make sure that you put your cosplays for your less event-packed days if possible. Content creation-wise, I started as a cosplayer, attending conventions like DragonCon, MomoCon, and Anime Weekend Atlanta. I'm used to a lot of cosplayers. MagicCon has less than you'd expect, or maybe just less than I'm used to.
Hello. We're doing it.
We're getting ready. Here we are. Wait, Parker, come in. This is cute mirror shot. We're getting ready. We just need wigs.
Yes.
Parker's got a wig. We're so cute.
We are.
Actually, it came together.
I'm really excited.
It came together.
We're doing it.
Final
Final
stages.
stages. We do look right.
No, honestly, it's like it came together.
We
Came
rallied.
together.
The art for Magic is gorgeous, and a lot of the cosplays are incredibly detailed, so it's possible it's just hard to play the actual game in them. There's definitely no shortage of talent though, which we saw a lot in the cosplay contest that our friends Anna and Lua hosted. Make sure to map out your days. That way you can prioritize what you want to do and know what can or can't wait until Sunday. For me, that was making sure I could show up to support all my friends in their games, panels, meet and greets, and shows.
All right.
We're cute. We're here. We're heading to Anna's meet and greet. Yes, we are. Yeah, we are.
There is an app for that in this case, and honestly, a pretty good one. I was spoiled by the DragonCon app for years, so another convention getting my app seal of approval is actually a pretty big compliment if you can believe it. Visit the artists. Oh my gosh, visit the artists. The emphasis on art and the artists that make this game so fantastic is one of my favorite parts of MagicCon, hands down. You can support them directly and get stuff signed. Most of my money admittedly went to our friends over at Andrew Thompson's booth, but no one can blame me because everything was beautiful and they're all very, very sweet. So I also may or may not have convinced a bunch of my friends to spend money there as well, because I'm a very good influence when it comes to financial choices. Allow yourself time for side quests. There are so many things happening all the time, but if there's something that you want to do, go do it. Whether that's attending a learn to play event for a new format, Kat learned how to play Popper, and I watched tons of people attend my friend's learn to play CEDH event, or my favorite little side quest that Coulter and I embarked on to find the Fibblethip QR codes and get a pin. They were D&D themed. I was very, very excited about that. I am a sucker for pins. That's probably obvious to anyone that's ever actually met me. And I missed some opportunities to get some at Chicago, and that will haunt me for years to come, I'm sure. And the most obvious advice of all, have fun. Whatever that means to you, do it. Prioritize what makes you happy and what you love about Magic, whatever that may be. For me, it was super exciting to see that MagicCon had incorporated D&D aspects this time around. I am a TTRPG enthusiast at heart, forever and always. Spend time with your friends, make new ones if you'd like. There's so much to see and do. There's no wrong way to enjoy MagicCon, as long as you're being respectful of everyone else that, is experiencing it as well, obviously. I hope you enjoyed this little insight into my first MagicCon adventure. I am so hopeful that I will get to gather again with everyone down the line. But for now, I'm Parker Bliss, your Blue Player apologist, and I will see you in our next adventure.